Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're going to be talking about 10 makeup products that are underrated, that are also under £10 or $10. It's going to be a good one, and I guarantee that you guys haven't heard some of these products or, you know, have used them. So even if you have heard of them, so I hope it's going to be helpful for you. Hopefully you can add something to your list, and let's just jump straight into it. So the first product is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This brand in general is underrated, but it's so affordable and it's so amazing. So this is from Folklore Beauty. This is their long wearing waterproof liquid lipstick. You heard me, it's waterproof, it's transfer proof, and it is very long lasting. So I have it on my lips right now and I absolutely love not only the shade, but I love the formula of this liquid lipstick as well, because it's so affordable. They have a ton of shades to choose from, but not only that, because it's long wearing and it's waterproof and it's transfer proof, it's just not going to budge throughout the day. So if you are wearing a mask, then it's not going to transfer onto that. If you're eating, drinking, it's not going to transfer onto that as well. It is such a great, you know, budge proof liquid lipstick. If you're looking for a liquid lipstick that's affordable, that's literally not going to go anywhere but still feels comfortable, then this is the one. And like I said, they have so many shades as well. So the one that I have is Burnt Umber, which is what I have on now. It's like this beautiful burgundy deep shade. Like, it's a true burgundy in my opinion, right? It goes on so easy, one swipe. It's very opaque, it's not patchy or anything like that. And also what I love about it is that my lips look like so smooth. It almost just blurs over the lines in your lips that we naturally have, and it just looks like, it looks so matte but still feels comfortable. It's a little bit sticky, just a tiny bit, but it dries down completely, almost settles into your lips. Nothing. It's crazy. It's like crazy budge proof. So that is the first thing. And then also the next thing that is underrated and that's affordable is also from Folklore Beauty, and this is their single eyeshadows. I do own a palette from them which I rave about and I absolutely love, but their single eyeshadows are so good as well. They have mattes, they have shimmers, they have like glitters, pressed glitters in their single eyeshadows, and again, so many shades to choose from, like a ton. And I will have prices up on the screen as well so you guys can see how affordable they are. But I have this one right here, which is like a beautiful rose gold. It's actually what I have on my lid right now. I didn't go too intense with it. You can make it more intense by wetting your brush, but it's so sparkly, it's so foiled. I just put a little bit of bronzer in the crease, but this is what this one looks like a nice rose peachy shade right there. I absolutely love the packaging as well. It's like this clear see-through. They're so thin, they're so small. You can collect these, you can, you know, get so many different shades if you are a fan of single eyeshadows. So next, moving on into Essence, this is such an underrated foundation from them, and this is their Fresh and Fit Awake Me Healthy Glow foundation. So this one is the lightest shade, which is still too dark for me. I like to use this if I'm wearing like a higher top, like that goes up to the neck, so then I can just blend it down into the neck. But if I'm wearing an open top like this, I don't like to use this foundation because it is quite dark, or I'll mix it in with a lighter foundation that I have. So this one is in the shade Fresh Ivory. Like I said, it is the lightest, and it also says as well here that it has vitamin complex and cranberry water inside it as well. It is such a beautiful, glowy, dewy foundation that just looks so skin-like. Essence with their face products are amazing. Their products in general, I'm such a huge fan, but this one in particular I feel like is very underrated. Not many people talk about it. I don't know if it's discontinued. I don't think it is, but I know sometimes it's a little bit hard to find, so maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, the Healthy Glow Awake Fresh and Fit foundation is basically just a dewy foundation. Like I said, looks skin-like, and it even says here breathable texture, which it is. It has such a thin and lightweight formula, especially when it's on the skin. And going along with the theme of Essence, I have another product which is like one of my favorite concealers. I have it on right now as well, and this is the Essence Camouflage and Matte Concealer. I don't think a lot of people again use this concealer. They have, I think, a dewy version, but this is the matte version, and when it says matte, it does dry down to a matte underneath your eyes, but it's such a nice matte where your under eyes don't look dry. It's not going to cling on to any dry areas. I love spot concealing with this as well, and I love the shade. The shade I have is in 20 Light Ivory. This also says it's for tattoo cover-ups and it's waterproof, because this is such a full coverage concealer. It's like a high duty full coverage concealer, very similar to Tarte Shape Tape. So if you like full coverage, you're gonna absolutely love it. Again, of course, everything is affordable and you just can't go wrong with it. Like, I have used this baby up so much. I absolutely love this concealer. So creamy, so full coverage, you don't even need that much, and it dries down to a really nice matte finish and then just settles into the skin and does not budge, does not crease. It's like honestly a holy grail. Next we have a product from E.L.F, and this is the E.L.F Sheer Matte Liquid Lipstick. So it's also a liquid lipstick. Looks very similar to the other liquid lipstick shade, but this is a sheer matte, so it's basically like a lip stain. And I feel like, again, like no one knows about these sheer liquid lipsticks. So this is in the shade Praline Petal, and I really love the applicator as well. It has a little dip so it collects the product and disperses a nice amount, and as you can see here, it's almost like just a very sheer wash of color. So you would think it's going to go on super opaque because it says liquid lipstick in the name, but because it's a sheer matte, it literally is a sheer liquid lipstick, like a stain, and it has this texture of like almost nothing. It feels like if you were to use a whipped or moussey blush or foundation, like the texture of that's what it feels like. And look at that, like you can barely see it now. It just shears out and it leaves a stain. But I absolutely love this on days where you want a matte lip color, but you don't want it to be so opaque like this and so pigmented, but you want it to last long, and you just want it to almost look like your natural lip color, like it looks blotted, like a blotted lip stain effect. The sheer matte liquid lipstick, trust me, it's beautiful. And this Praline Petal shade, I feel like will complement a range of skin tones because it's such a, you know, just universal neutral kind of brownie mauve, which I think would look nice with gloss on top or with lip liner. You can really just play around with it. It's such a thin texture, almost feels again like just nothing, like it feels like nothing on the skin. So definitely check it out. I think they have 2 or 3 shades. They don't have many, but the sheer matte liquid lipsticks. Also from E.L.F, you guys know this is one of my favorite powders, and this is the E.L.F Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint Face Powder. So this is basically just a setting face powder to put all over your skin to set your foundation. It's not a powder foundation, it's just a face powder, and I absolutely love it because it is a sheer powder, so it's gonna give my skin this really flawless smooth look without adding too much color or coverage. And I love the formula of it, and I love the shade. This is in Fair/Light. Also comes with a sponge. But yeah, the Beautifully Bare Sheer Tint powder, or the Beautifully Bare line in general, is very underrated from E.L.F. I really hope they don't discontinue this because it's one of my favorite powders. Like I said, it just smooths out the skin. I feel like it just completes the makeup. If you're looking for a good setting powder and you don't want a heavy powder, sometimes powders can be really heavy on the skin. They can weigh the skin down, and I feel like can look too caked, too matte, too powdery. This is the one because it's a thin formula and you just blend it into the skin, almost goes into nothing, but perfects the skin as well. So if you have a really dewy foundation, or if you get really oily and you just want to mattify the oils, it's going to mattify it, but it's going to be so thin and lightweight where you almost won't even feel the powder on your skin. So I absolutely love that powder, and I highly recommend it. Next up, we have a primer from Technic. So Technic is one of those brands that not many people know about or use, but you know, they have some good products, and this is their Dewy Glow Primer Oil. So this one is a great glowy oil. However, it is very full on. You have to use a tiny amount. It spreads quite a lot across the skin, and then your skin can look too oily too quickly. So you have to use a tiny amount and then just press it into the skin. Don't rub, just press into the skin, and it's going to give you this beautiful glow that you could use without foundation. You could just walk out the house with a nice little sheen and glow to your skin, or you can mix it in with foundation or use it underneath foundation. So use a small amount of it, but it gives you a beautiful dewy glowy finish. And I will just demonstrate now on the back of my hand. Oh, I did put too much, but you guys can see, like, it's going to give you that glass skin finish. Look at that wet look. Oh my god, that is so juicy, so healthy. Of course you don't have to use that much, but yeah, if you use this underneath foundation, your foundation is going to look amazing, especially in summer. Everyone needs this primer, everyone. It is so juicy, so moisturizing, and it doesn't feel oily, which I like. It's an oil that, you know, is quite intense, but once it settles into the skin, it almost dries down to like a dry oil, because you can see now it just, I mean, it feels dry, like it doesn't feel oily. So yeah, absolutely love it. Smells delicious. It smells like vanilla, and it just smells like vanilla. So yeah, I absolutely love this Primer Glow oil. Next, for mascara, which is the one that I'm wearing right now, we have the Makeup Revolution Big Lash XL Volume Mascara. So this one is such a great drugstore mascara. If you're looking for something that's, you know, bold, something with a big brush, something a little more dramatic, you're gonna love this one. The bristles are really nice as well. They're not too flexible, but they're not too plasticky either. I really love this mascara, the wand of course, especially because I feel like it's dramatic enough where it's gonna give me the volume and lift my lashes, but it's not too big where it's gonna go everywhere or it's gonna clump. Because you guys can see now I have it on, my eyelashes aren't clumped. And I just feel like it gives this natural look. I do feel like the eyeliner is covering up my mascara and my lashes a little bit, but trust me, I've used this in a few tutorials and I absolutely love this mascara. So if you're looking for a great volumizing, curling mascara, then you're gonna absolutely love that one. So just wanted to shout that one out as well, because I feel like mascara is something that is hard to find at the drugstore. I feel like everyone just loves the L'Oreal mascaras or the Maybelline mascaras, and then like that's it. So it's nice to find mascaras from different brands, because Maybelline and L'Oreal usually make the best mascaras, let's be honest. So next, from Essence, we have the Brighten Up Banana Powder. Now, technically, would this be underrated? Because I know a lot of people love this, but I still don't feel like it's used enough, talked about enough, loved enough. And I, at first, when I tried this, I think I tried it in my Full Face of Essence, which I'll link down below or up here if you guys want to check that out. I did try it in that video and I wasn't sure about it at that time, but now I've like been hooked on it, and I actually have it underneath my eyes right now. I think if you are a little bit darker than me, this will be a beautiful brightening powder for you as well. On my fair skin, it doesn't show up that much. It does brighten, but not as much as if you were a little bit more of a medium skin tone. Because I am fair, it almost sometimes looks like nothing and it almost blends into my skin, but if I pack it on, I can get a nice bright effect. And that's what I love about it as well. It gives me a nice bright yellow banana powder brightening effect, but it's not yellow. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost like a cream shade. You can't even see it, and that's why I love it, because a lot of banana powders tend to be very yellow and just, yeah, very yellow on, you know, a lot of skin tones. So to have something like this, which is more of like a cream ivory yellow, if that makes sense, it's a very pastel cream. I wouldn't even call it yellow. It has a yellow undertone, but it's definitely more of like a pastel cream. I just love it because it's gonna give me a brightening effect without adding too much color, too much yellowness. So I feel like even if you are of a pink undertone, neutral undertone, or yellow undertone, everyone can get away with using a brightening banana toned powder like this. So it does dry down to a matte finish, but again, like a nice creamy matte, because it's so silky smooth. I can't talk today, and I just absolutely love it. So definitely give it a go, and it's got high ratings. We are down to our last product, and that is the E.L.F. Precision, I can never say this word, Precision liquid eyeliner. This one is what I have on my eyes right now. If you are a fan of liquid eyeliners, if you love eyeliners, doing a cat eye, you're gonna love this one. So this one is a liquid eyeliner. It's not a felt tip, so it does have the applicator like that you do have to dip into, but I absolutely love how thin the wand is. It makes doing eyeliner so easy. I will say though, if you are just starting out with eyeliner or you're not too good at it, then don't go for this, because it is very, I want to say it just glides quite quickly, so it can get messy really quickly, or it can drag and yeah, just get messy too quickly. So you have to be really careful and slow with this eyeliner, but once you get it right, it gives you the most crisp, black matte eyeliner. Like, I absolutely love this, and this is one of those eyeliners that goes over glitters, shimmers, which I struggle with usually with eyeliners. So I love this because it's so intense, so black, dries down to a matte finish, does not budge. It's so easy to work with if you work with it the right way. You know, if you're looking for a good eyeliner, try this one out. If you also struggle with eyeliners going over glitters, over shimmers, or if you're just looking for a good dip in eyeliner, liquid eyeliner like that, definitely give it a go. So I think that is it for the 10 underrated makeup products that are also under £10 and $10. Super affordable. You guys can find most of these at your local drugstore. I will have links down below as well. And I hope it was a fun and enjoyable and helpful video for you. Let me know down below what is one of your favorite underrated makeup products that you own, something that you think not a lot of people know about and that should be discovered. So leave me your underrated makeup products down below as well, and I'll be sure to respond back to you guys. So give this video a thumbs up as well if you did enjoy it, and turn on the post notification bell. And until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.